Hello, lovely learners. My name is Lauren and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how I chose my university. If you don't know, I attend the University of Northern Colorado, or UNC. I chose my college using some very specific criteria, and it may be something that you want to consider as well. The first thing that was really important to me was that it was in-state. I was born and raised in Colorado, and I really wanted to stay close to my family. UNC is a couple hours away on a bad day, so it's far enough away that I'll have space from my family when I'm on campus, but not so far that in an emergency it wouldn't be easy to come home. The second thing that I really cared about was being in a college town. This may sound weird to those of you who know me because I wouldn't say I'm a city girl, like I don't live downtown, but I'm definitely not like small town country kind of girl. However, I really wanted the closeness of a college community, and I didn't want something like the University of Denver that is like right on a highway. Like, that didn't sound very appealing to me. And I wanted there to be something of like, the college is the most important thing there, you know? And I'm not saying there's nothing else important about Greeley, but I just really like the idea that it's like a huge part of the whole and not a little part of the whole, if that makes any sense. The next thing that's obviously very important is if you know what your major is, like I did, you need to find a college that offers it. So I wanted to go for musical theater. I am currently a theater studies major, and I'm loving that a lot. But so it had those programs, and it's a highly rated program, even though it's not like Juilliard. And it also had, I didn't know this when I was applying to UNC, but I found it out through the process that they offer an American Sign Language program, which I took some sign language in high school and I really loved it, and I've always been really intrigued, so I decided to minor in that actually. So that was something that once I realized that that was important to me, there's actually not that many schools that offer sign language, so that really made it important to me to stay with UNC. I also had a parent that went to UNC, so having some insider information helped a little bit, just like to know what living in Greeley is like and things like that. I also love the campus. I visited the campus many years ago when I was little for a parents' like reunion thing, and then I went back for like a visitor day when I was looking at UNC, and I just loved it. Like, it's a good size, so you're not right on top of everyone, but it's also not ginormous and sprawling. And I liked the residence halls, I liked the dining halls, I liked the classrooms. It's beautiful, it's a beautiful campus. And it was just everything that I really wanted on a campus. So yeah, those were the main things that were important to me. I will say my search was narrowed by the fact that very few schools in Colorado have theater programs or musical theater programs, which is what I was initially looking for. So that pretty much narrowed it down to a small field. I also didn't really want to move south, so that was important to me because I like the weather where I am, and I didn't want to go west. I like being on the east side of the Rocky Mountains. So that was kind of consideration. I will say I applied to very few schools because I pretty much had my heart set on UNC. So I'm very fortunate that I got the school that I wanted, a major that I love, a minor that I love, but that is what it should be like for you. I also am lucky that part of the reason I picked UNC, obviously I should have mentioned this earlier, is cost. Because college is expensive, and so they have really amazing programs for a lot less than some other schools that have equally as good programs, but they're just so much more expensive. So that was also a really important factor. So pay attention, obviously, to cost, where your majors are, because you may find a campus that you love, but they may not have the major that you want, or you may find a major that you love, but you hate the school, or you don't like the people, or maybe it's in a different state and it's too far away, or you don't like that state, or any reason. I will definitely say I really admire people who go out of state. That's just not really something that I'm excited about yet. I'm definitely more of a homebody in general, so I didn't want to go too far away from what was comfortable. But like I said, it's enough outside of my comfort zone that I'll be having independence and like being an adult, which boo, but and I still get to experience college, but my family is still close. So that was a huge thing for me. Obviously, even if you love your family very much, an out-of-state college might be where you have to go. Like if nowhere in your state has the program that you want or the college that you want, totally fine. That's just kind of what I used to figure out my school, and I think it's worked out really well. So comment below how you chose your college or what like your most important deciding factor was, and please consider subscribing to come learn about life with me. Thanks, y'all. Bye.